Hi, my name is Paul Hunter of Cork Hypnosis Clinic, and in this video we'll be talking about OCD problems. I'm guessing if you're watching this particular video that either you or maybe someone you love or care about has an obsessive compulsive disorder. So first of all, let's explain what is obsessive compulsive disorder. If we were being really correct, we'd probably describe it as a spectrum of behaviour rather than a single disorder, because one person's OCD might bear no resemblance whatsoever to another's. Obsessive compulsive disorder is where a person has unwanted thoughts that cause them anxiety or disgust that they can't seem to stop. That's the obsessive bit. Or behaviours, that's the compulsive bit, like cleaning, checking, ordering, tidying, that they have a drive or urge to do and that they just can't stop themselves doing. Typically the compulsion or behaviour springs from the obsessive thought. For instance, you might have an obsessive thought about germs, and in an effort to soothe that thought, you might indulge in a compulsion to wash your hands over and over again, which gives you temporary relief to the obsessive thought. But that relief is only temporary, and the anxiety does come back, and the obsessive thought comes back, and the whole cycle starts again. The main types of OCD clients that come to see me are, first of all, compulsive cleaners. People who are afraid at some level of dirt or germs and may clean the countertops in their kitchen, for instance, constantly, or maybe give out to their partners when they don't clean constantly after themselves. There are also the checkers. People who check constantly that the oven is off, for instance, or that they've unplugged the hair straighteners, or that they've locked the door. These people typically will check these things many times. They may, for instance, drive away from their front door and even drive back a number of times, each time to check again if they have locked the door. And then there are what I call the doubters or sinners. These are people that are convinced that unless they do things a certain way or complete a task perfectly, that something bad will happen or that they'll be punished. There are also the counters and arrangers. These are the people who are obsessed with order and symmetry. They might have strong superstitions about certain numbers or colours maybe. And finally, there are the hoarders. These are people who are afraid that something bad will happen if they throw something away. So typically, they hoard things, and in some cases fill their houses to the extent that there's barely room to sleep or eat because of all of the things that they've hoarded. The good news is there is a therapy called exposure and response prevention that comes from the field of CBT or cognitive behavioural therapy that can help you to successfully reduce your obsessions and compulsions. It does take a number of sessions to experience an improvement, but with my help, using hypnotherapy and CBT combined, you can succeed and get the calm, secure, enjoyable, confident, positive life you want, and be able to reduce or even eliminate some of your obsessions and compulsions. So why not come to see me for a free initial consultation where you can tell me your story and I can explain how the therapy will work for you and what you can expect to achieve. You can either use the contact form on my website, or if you prefer, call, text, or WhatsApp me on the number that's going to appear on screen right now.